But the connections go, it's like I'm no sooner on the set than people start coming up, like the sound guy will come up to me and say, you don't remember, but I did the Black Donnellys with you 5 years ago, and you don't remember. But one by one, almost everybody on the set will finally come up to me and say, I played your brother in, some play. And I have and I'm always embarrassed because I never remember. I'm always like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't remember you. The guy who directed it directed 3 episodes of Roswell, and I did the series Roswell for 3 years.
Yeah.
But he was one of the directors who just kind of came through and went away. We all stayed. But I found that to be true, though. You do this enough, and you have little connections. Eventually you work with all the people who are working all the time.
Yeah.
And even if you don't remember where you know them from, they all say, "Oh, no, we have a friend." The connections, fan out. He's figured out a way to make his movies, and now he's got. And I just finished 2 episodes of the series Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh, from the El Rey network. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now he's got his own studio, his own network.
Yeah.
And he's figured out a way too to make these movies because he writes them. He writes them, and then he's got this place to shoot them.
Yeah.
And the way he casts them, he only brings you in for a day or 2 days, or these really short period of time, so you can get anybody for a couple days.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny that
and so the cast looks like, holy shit, how did he get? Look at these people he gathered to do these movies.
That's what he says. He goes, when he was shooting one movie, he was like, I'm shooting this movie with Salma Hayek, but she doesn't come on Friday, so I pan away from the scene, and we just cut her in when she's there 2 days later, and he goes, and there's a seamless edit.
Right.
It's like she's like in the same shot.
Right.
And
right.
And he does everything like,
And he's been doing that since El Mariachi.
Yeah.
He told me this great story with. He said he was getting all these compliments on his editing style. This brave new fast crazy editing style of his. And he said, you know what that was? We would shoot the scene. He would hold the camera and he would shoot the scene between the 2 actors. Then he'd put the camera down and get the tape recorder, and they would do the scene again, and he would just tape record it like this, right? Then he would go back and try to sync it up. So inevitably, it would start with, the word in the actor's mouth as he starts to talk, but a few words in,
he runs out of sync.
It's not in sync anymore, and he has to cut away.
Oh, wow.
He has to cut to the person who's listening, and then come back.
And then come back and
he's like, it was like insanely clever, and
That's the one thing I tell people. I said,
I guess a lot of people could do that, and it would, that wouldn't.
And he did it with film.
Automatically come out well, but he did it. But that was his first movie,
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. It's like, no, do the scene again. Do the scene again. Okay.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.